What's up, guys? I hope you're well. Today we're checking out Al Murray, why St. George is the best patron saint. Of course, I got myself a beer here. Let's get into it.
We've got to get to the heart of why the British are like they are, why we're the most sensible people in the world. And I think the best way of investigating that is to look at the patron saints of Great Britain. Now, does America have a patron saint, Neil?
Nope. No.
No.
No. No.
You couldn't get anyone, could you?
Nope.
No, because there's many saints in the British Isles, mate. If you want to understand the people of the British Isles, look at their saints. Now, we've got any jocks in tonight? Any jocks in? Yeah. Come on, let's hear it for Scotland. Come on. Hey. Fantastic. We've got any Welsh in?
Yeah. Sheep shaggers.
Spread out across the hills. Do we have any Irish in tonight? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Quite a few. Safety numbers, of course, in the Irish.
Right, yep.
It's when there's one on his own you have to panic, innit?
Oh my God.
With luggage, looking at his watch. Now that's all in the past now, isn't it? Yeah?
Yep.
Not very long ago, obviously. See, on the subject, there's one thing I don't understand. That's them Yanks who pretend to be Irish. What's that all about, eh? As if being American ain't bad enough.
Hey, hey, hey!
Look at the saints, look at the Scots saint, eh? St Andrew, canny Scotsman, eh? Absolutely, invents golf, sets up a hotel on the proceeds.
Yep. Exactly.
And of course, there's St David, the Welsh saint. Now, no one knows what St David did. Nobody has the faintest idea. That's the God's honest truth. Nobody fucking knows, do they, love? No one knows.
No.
Nobody knows. We had a vicar in here. We had a vicar in here 2 weeks ago, and he didn't know either.
Damn.
He didn't know. Mind you, he also told us that God didn't exist.
Oh, shit.
He's retired, so he's allowed to tell you that.
Yep.
It's a job like any other. Now, the point is this. No one knows what St David did. Nobody. Yeah, but the important thing to remember about St David, ladies and gentlemen, is that he took the Welsh gig, didn't he?
Yep.
God bless him. Must have had nothing else on, obviously. Saint without portfolio, something like that.
Right.
And then, of course, there's St Patrick, the Irish saint, who got some snakes. Now, that's pest control at best, isn't it? It's no BE at a push. The silver-tongued Irish talked him up. For me, the ultimate down-to-earth saint, British saint, is, of course, St George.
Hey!
Now, St George is your ultimate down-to-earth British fucking bloke, isn't he? Yeah, because he did what any of us would do, didn't he? What any of us here would do. St George did what any of us here would do.
He drink beer? Uh-oh.
Kill a dragon!
Yeah!
His first notch on endangered species belt. He got in there. Kill a dragon!
Nice.
Lights out for the big lizard. Now, that for me makes St George the ultimate down-to-earth British bloke. 'Cause he didn't lay down his life for Jesus or any of that bullshit. No. That's the sort of thing Italian saints do, innit? Lay down their life for Jesus.
Yep.
Fair enough, any Italian who wants to do that, I've no problem with that. Any Italian just wants to lay down his life in any general situations. It'd be a turn-up, let's face it. Folded early 43. St George is the ultimate down-to-earth British bloke. He did what any of us here would do. He did his fucking bit. Yeah, from the mouth of the monster,
yeah.
He rescued the lady fair. He did his fucking bit. You can't argue with that.
Nope.
Now, let's just forget, for one moment, that St George was actually from Malta. What? That is irrelevant. What? It's him with the ultimate British bloke. Let's also forget there's no such thing as dragons. They're mythical creatures that never existed.
Nope.
That is irrelevant to the story of St George and the dragon.
Right.
Nothing to do with it. Let's also forget it's an allegorical tale that tells the triumph of Christian values over pagan values, yeah? Let the intellectuals worry about that sort of bullshit. No, the thing you have to remember about St George is this, ladies and gentlemen, is he's the ultimate down-to-earth British bloke, because he did what any of us here would do. He kicked the shit out of someone to impress a bird. That's right.
Yeah.
And he did it while he was on holiday in the Mediterranean. That's right.
Freaking missed. I missed Al Murray. I'm so happy we got back into the pub landlord. Cheers, everybody. It's been a while. Happy June. Holy crap, man. I can't believe it's already June. Weather's getting warm out there. I plan on doing a lot of grilling and chilling this summer. Can't wait. But yeah, nice weather out there. It's about to rain here, though, so we need the rain. It's always dry here, but Al Murray's great. St. George, ladies and gentlemen, best patron saint, according to Al Murray. But yeah, it's so funny. Like, we had a vicar here, didn't even know. But always enjoy Al Murray. He's just funny. I love his energy. His timing is fantastic. The jokes are wonderful. Everything about this cat is awesome. I can't wait to check out more Al Murray. Hopefully sooner than later. I know it's just kind of like it's hit or miss on the channel anymore with Al Murray, but a bunch of stuff coming on the channel, coming up on the channel, and very excited about. But yeah, Al Murray, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if is he still touring? Is he still doing comedy acts? Because I know a lot of these are 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 years old. But yeah, let me know in the comments if he is still touring and doing some gigs. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.